Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. And the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Broncos offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He's got his man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens! He'll try to tack on one more.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Back open in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it for a big play. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Lewis. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Lewis. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking for room, it's Lewis. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lewis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. The give to the back. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Works the middle of the field. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quickly to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
And the Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Snagged in the middle. It's Wade. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he is vex his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. After chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the touchdown, Delaware. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Madsen. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wade. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Buys a little time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
They go to the draw. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make
The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Davis Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Judicials offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the crowd is getting into it early here on 3rd and 10. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Blue Hens offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. Has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Rides the back and leaves it to the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the PAT makes it 7-0. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. You can just post him up. A linebacker, you can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move, it's O'Neal. Picks up the 1st down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a 1st down play. There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Ball is out behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Blue Hens! How about this defense taking one back to the house? And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Man, Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. The hand to the running back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Judicials are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Goes to the option. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the back. On the option. He'll toss it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
Returners only get so many chances in a game, and you really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To the air on first down. Snagged on the outside, it's Lewis. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Finds some fresh air. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. That's caught. It's Lewis.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
And the Blue Hens will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Delaware. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Using his feet. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Power football with the run. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Makes the catch. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense is about to face the one thing that can... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work.
It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Steps away. The throw. Finds the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's York.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 29. On the ground, it's Lewis. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Delaware. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? A designed run for the quarterback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Judicials will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Finding an escape route. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And honestly, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The lone back's got it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. He's got him wide open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls it in. It's York. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here's the handoff. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. With the catch, it's Watkins. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Blue Hens are in the red zone. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. He wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0. Ball game is over.